Wednesday with Canada's money coach, Judith Kane. We're talking money mindfulness this week. And a reminder, sign that donor card, right, Judith?
Yes, please. If you are of a mind to do that, please do it right now. It's super easy. You go online. I forget it's beadonor.com, beadonor.com or something like that. But look it up. Please sign up. Please tell your friends and family. Don't just sign up, but tell your friends and family that that's what your intentions are. Yep. Okay. Yes, we're talking about being mindful about your spending, mindful about your money. So when you are thinking about buying something, step back a minute. This is online shopping. Online shopping is a tough thing to manage, especially over the last 2 years where you couldn't go out of the house and you're being bombarded with everybody sending you emails saying, hey, 40% off. Hey, friends and family. Hey, buy this. Hey, buy that. And you get
what you're saying is it's wrong that I know the Amazon delivery person's first and last name?
Well, if you went to school with them, no, it's not wrong. But if it's because you're getting deliveries all the time, then maybe you need to rethink. So the first thing I tell people to do, if you feel that you are potentially ordering more than you should online or spending more money than you should online shopping, is to take your credit card out of your computer and take it out of your online store.
Memorized, Judith Kane. Do you know me at all?
Even if you do have it memorized, you still have to type it back in again. So it's those few seconds where you have to think about, and do you actually remember that extra code that you have to put in? Do you remember that too?
I do.
Okay. So anyway,
math. Like I was a horrible math student. Me and numbers, no. But for some reason, I have this eidetic memory when it comes to like credit card numbers, phone numbers, etc. I don't know why.
Okay. Still, John, take it out so that you have to type it back in again when you order something. And it'll make you sit back and just think, even for a few seconds, as to whether you want or need whatever it is that you're ordering. Just a suggestion. So for people who are,
I'm not listening to you, but I'm hearing you.
For people that are doing online shopping and feeling like they're struggling with it, then that is the first thing that I would do, is I would take your credit card number out of your computer completely. Now, the other reason you should is because if you ever get hacked or your computer ever gets stolen and broken into, then you, okay, that was creepy. A hand just reached around my door and closed it. I guess I'm too loud.
Or somebody's feeling guilty about the online shopping they're doing.
Well, that could be too. Or he was pointing fingers at me. Maybe he's pointing fingers at me.
Fantastic.
Anyway, if your computer gets
not as I do, Judith.
Exactly. If your computer or your phone gets stolen and you don't have really good security, then someone can hack in and do your online shopping for you.
I was being silly, and I hope you know that before.
I know.
What you're saying is absolutely right, and I'm bad for it, but you're right. Leaving the security guard, or leaving your credit card numbers online is such a security risk.
Yes. And oftentimes it'll say, do you want to remember this password? You should say no.
Right.
So that those passwords are not in your, and same with your phone. If you do online shopping on your phone, or if you do, I'm mindful about my spending. I keep my McDonald's cards for my free coffees. I have 2 free coffees. So if you have your credit cards or your debit cards with the passwords in your phone, you should take them out.
And I've heard too, be careful when entering credit card information when you are not on a secure Wi-Fi link. Because cellular data is so easy to get a hold of.
That's right. So if you're sitting someplace and you're using their Wi-Fi, like a fast food place or a coffee house or someplace like that, and you're using their public Wi-Fi, it's called public for a reason.
Yeah.
Because it's public.
And it's shared.
Yes, it's shared. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, your phone and the next phone and the next phone and the next phone are all visible to each other. You may not know how to do that, but they're all visible to each other, and the average 12-year-old can probably figure out how to peek into your phone.
Right. Exactly. So that's what I wanted to talk about today, which is online shopping. So remember, take your credit card out. It might give you that. If you leave your purse on the other side of the house, you have to go across the other side. I don't remember my credit card number. I'd have to go to the other side of the house to get it.
But joking aside, silliness aside, yes, just that time that it takes to punch the credit card number in can be enough time for you to really just twig, you know what? I really don't need that. It's 2:30 in the morning and I'm just thinking about things going, oh, you know what? That will solve this. Yeah. Okay. No.
Yes. And if you decide to put it in your cart, then leave it for a day.
There you go.
Yep. And come back to it the next day, because trust me, the online store will send you a note or an email that says, hey, did you forget to do something?
And amazingly, often if you save it in your cart, it goes on sale all of a sudden.
It still doesn't mean you need it.
It's how they get you. Judith Kane, always with sage advice as it pertains to money mindfulness, the conversation we're having all this week. Sign that donor card.
Please.
Yes. And if people do have questions for you or comments, where do they find you?
Well, I will answer any questions at judith@judithkane.com.